Today, our adventures in Seoul continue. I finally convinced Simon to dress up in traditional hanboks. Surprise! And we explore a couple of pretty stunning palaces. We dive into the artsy and colourful streets of Insadong.
Oh, so good.
Stroll down a repurposed sewerage way where we very unexpectedly run into some friends, and end the day sharing soju and delicious street food with the locals at the famous Gwangjang Market. In last week's video, things didn't quite go to plan during our second day in Seoul. We tackled the crowds at Cheonggyecheon Palace, escaped the rain in a very regal blue house, continued to get drenched in Bukchon's Hanbok village, stopped in at the very popular and Instagram-worthy Cafe Onion, and finished the day eating delicious otok.
Because this is really nice.
I'm Tanya.
And I'm Simon.
And we're two part-time Aussie travellers spending our son's inheritance on seeing as much of the world as we can before we die.
After crossing off our 44th country in 2024, we started our next adventure by stepping out of our comfort zone to share our travels on YouTube.
Join us as we explore the world, eat some delicious food, and have a good old laugh.
Good morning and welcome to day 3 from Seoul.
And today, you'll notice the sunglasses. It's not because of icy cold, it's because we've actually got blue skies. This morning, for breakfast, we're trying mega coffee. And funnily enough, check the size of that. They are mega.
What are you doing, Tanya?
Trying to order some breakfast because it would appear that you can't order from the human. I'm going to order 2 butter egg bacon sandwiches.
Let's see.
Hot.
Go to next, at the bottom right. No, go back.
He's fussy.
Jeez.
Any time today.
Yeah, but Americano's only black.
Depending on the tumbler. What? Okay.
Go to latte.
Condensed milk
Yeah,
latte.
go condensed milk hot latte. Why not?
Let's get ready for Vietnam. We're using our Wise card.
Go to select the payment method.
Holy
No,
moly.
just click X because it's a payment partnership.
Who would have thought selecting pay with card would have been the one
Tanya.
to do? Oh.
Now, do you collect that here or?
So that was 14,000 won. A little bit of difficulty. We're going to go and get our food now.
So this is Sungnyemun Gate, which is also known as Namdaemun Gate, and it's one of the 8 fortress gates of the Seoul city walls. It's a national treasure now. Dates back to the 14th century and was actually subject of an arson attack in 2008 and was started being rebuilt in 2010. So unfortunately the timber structure on top is no longer original.
The roof of the gate has a beautiful painted dragon. It's on the top of the roof line. On the corners there's different characters. These ones look like monkeys from down here, but when you look carefully They look like parts of dragons. They're up there to ward off evil spirits. Now, if you are coming to this gate, don't do what we did yesterday and come on a Monday. It is closed on a Monday. You'll be able to come in and see it. I think we can head to our next destination.
Let's go.
One of the apps that's really helpful to have when you're visiting Seoul is the Naver Maps. Gives you accurate details, tells you the costs, and you can actually use it as you're walking to navigate where you're going. Definitely something to download before you get here.
So we're at Deoksugung Palace, which was first used in the 1592 to 98 Imjin War. It went largely unused during the 19th century, but King Gwangjang, who was the last emperor of the Joseon dynasty, used it as the main palace for the new Korean Empire.
And it would appear it's a little less busy than yesterday's palace.
A lot less busy than yesterday's palace, and it's not peeing it down.
And it's not peeing it down, and we were going to get handboks
Yesterday,
and it was too rainy, and we're going to get them today, but there were no places outside for them. But there is still cherry blossom.
This is the Hamyeongjong Hall area, and this is where King Gwangjang died. Maybe.
I think this building in front of us is actually a Starbucks.
We didn't read all the advertising about Starbucks celebrating some anniversary of...
No, I don't read things. I leave that to you.
Pretty sure it's not a Starbucks on.
Oh, I think we should have a bet on this. Hold on. Oh, crap. I was wrong. Do you want to say you were right?
I don't need to wallow in my rightness, hun, because I have to do that every day as it is.
Entry to the palace is 1,000 won, and you can pay by credit card through the machines.
Where are we walking to now, Tanya?
I can't pronounce it. It's a stream. Starts with a ch sound. I'll put it on the screen down here.
And then I'll butcher it later when we get there.
Yeah, Simon will tell you all the facts about it when we get there. I won't spoil the surprise.
So the statue behind us is Admiral Yi Sun-sin, which I mistakenly thought was King Sejong when we were walking up here, but we're going to have to walk down to see King Sejong. I don't know anything about Yi Sun-sin, so apologies.
There's a few different quotes along the stones in this square, and one of them says, "Those who seek death shall live, those who seek life shall die." I don't quite understand that.
We're obviously not deep enough to understand it, hun.
Very strange, very strange. I guess your history lesson.
So this is the 15th century King Sejong, Korean's most famous monarch.
And it was meant to be on our itinerary yesterday, but
weather wasn't permitting yesterday.
No.
So a couple of things King Sejong is famous for is inventing the Korean language Hanjul, I think it is. He also invented a rain gauge, a celestial globe and a sundial.
It's a shame there's a great big truck in front of the statue, so we can't get up closer to this very important man.
That's right.
And just down is the palace we went to yesterday. What was it called again, Simon?
Gyeongbokgung Palace.
It's a really short walk. It looks like not even 5 minutes to walk down there. And directly behind that was the blue house.
Brave walking backwards, you're the most uncoordinated person.
Walking through the middle of Seoul, and we run into, without planning, 2 friends from Australia. Say hello to Shani. Hello. And Lily. And that's about it. Funniest thing is, when we've been in Osaka, when I was in Osaka by myself, you weren't with me, walking down the street in Osaka, randomly ran into them as well.
Stalkers.
I was about to say, anyone might think they're stalkers.
So behind us is the Cheonggyecheon River.
The what?
The Cheonggyecheon River. That's what my notes say. That must be true. Originally, the river was used as part of Seoul's early sewage system, but then due to pollution, basically they concreted it over and it was a roadway.
We're about to walk on poo.
No, it's cleaned up since someone's flushed since then, hon. But in 2003, they reopened the river system and started cleaning it up, and it's now a walkway that's about 11 kilometres long.
Right, let's go check out walking on an old sewage system.
Didn't want to come cross country.
Didn't fall in. It's really quite interesting. Simon, have you noticed that you can't hear the traffic?
Yeah, it's really the stream. Obviously, however they've got the stream to flow again, it's quite loud, the water flow. So yeah, you can't hear the city
There's
above.
a major road right beside us.
Either side of us, actually.
You can't hear it. It's quite incredible. This stream is well known as a backdrop for K-dramas. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that until I pointed this sign out to you.
We've come out of the stream after running into our friends there, and we are now in Insadong.
So Insadong is known as, it's like a heritage area. It's apparently there's about 40% of the nation's antique stores down here, lots of artwork stores, and a very special cafe.
He'll fit in because he's quite ancient. Let's go and hunt down this very special cafe. This little plaza is full of really interesting little shops, and the cafe that we are heading to, give you a clue, has something to do with a toilet.
Where's lunch, hon?
Well, we've had a bum steer.
Literally a bum steer.
Pun intended. We were meant to be going to a place called Dedong Cafe, which is meant to be a poo-themed cafe, but I don't know whether it's been taken over by someone else. It's on the 4th floor of the building, and there are cups in the shape of toilets, but there doesn't seem to be any other poo-inspired things.
It's a donut shop, basically.
It's a donut shop. So instead of having donuts for lunch, which is not very healthy, we're going to pass on this and go and find somewhere else to eat, and we'll see you there.
See you there.
We might have had failure with the poo cafe, but we found poo-shaped. Don't know what it is, but we're going to try it. It's like a chocolate jelly-ishy jaffle. It's delicious. We had planned on going to the artist's bakery. However, the wait time was 2.5 hours. So we thought we'll just nip up to a couple of little shops, eat here, and then get some takeaway from the artist's bakery as dessert.
What happened with yours first?
So I went to get some gimbap so we could tick that off our taste list, and I paid by credit card, and then the man said he gets charged too much and didn't want me to use credit card, but I'd already used it in the machine, and then we couldn't understand each other, and I was saying I'd already paid for it, he was telling me no, and then some Jehovah's Witness
fortunately who
spoke English came and helped. Anyway, he reversed the charge. I paid cash, no big drama. Haven't tried the gimbap yet. Simon
went next door
and got some special chips and beer, and just check out the size of these chips.
That's it.
6,500 won for a beer and chips. Now, I've tasted one. I just want to keep the camera on Simon's face while he tastes.
They're made of rubber.
They're
rubber chips.
They're chewy chips. Now, I did read somewhere, traditional Korean snack goes best with beer and highball. Maybe you need a sip of your beer, because it does say they go best with beer. Taste any better with beer?
Well, it's beer. Everything tastes good with beer.
Just so you get the idea of how chewy these chips are. I think that could quite possibly be rice.
Yeah, I think it's like a rice paste that's deep fried.
Let's try this gimbap. He said it's got radish, meat, carrot,
crab stick,
and something else. That was so much better than the chips. Definitely way better than the chips. Takeaway, and in hindsight we probably should have got our lunch in there as takeaway and come and sat out here. So for 300 won extra, which we didn't realise at the time, you get a really cute little bag with something in it. Must have guide. It would appear to tell you all about the different jams.
And sauces.
Earl Grey milk jam. All right, we got two different ones. We'll try this one first. So this one was lemon, and it's meant to be a salt bread. All right, I'll just. Oh, look at that.
Full of lemon goo.
Oh, yum! Lemon curd. Oh, so good. I think it cost
6,000 won.
For one. Oh yeah, definitely worth paying. And if there's a 2.5 hour wait, get takeaway. You won't regret it. It's so... The lemon curd is just unbelievable. And the bread is soft. There's a bit of icing on the top that gives it a sweetness against the lemon curd. Artist Bakery. Delicious.
Okay, so Tanya says I've got to try the lemon curd one now. I will be biased because my nan used to make lemon curd and she made the best lemon curd ever, so...
But did she make it with salt bread? Tell me that's not good.
That's actually as good as my nan's lemon curd. And nan's been... How long's Nutty Nan been dead for now?
Nutty Nan? Nutty Nan's been dead for quite a while.
A long time now. You got most of the lemon curd though. I noticed you don't put a lot of it in there.
It's delicious though, isn't it?
Which is very nice. I still prefer my chocolate one more.
Right, so we might do a swapsy back after he takes one more big bite.
Yeah. Alrighty. So I chose a double chocolate salt bread. Now I don't know what to expect because I've not read anything about this place. So I'm just going to bite into it. It does have a chocolate, like custard filling. It is a dark chocolate, it's not a milk chocolate, which I really like. And then there's a little bit of salt in it as well, so it gives you that sweet and sour taste.
Is it nice?
It's really good. It's really good. It's chocolate. You can't go wrong with chocolate normally.
Wait till you taste the lemon curd one.
So, extra chocolatey, a little bit salty. Really good.
The chocolate filling is unusual. Kind of tastes a bit coffee-ish, but not coffee-ish.
I just thought it was like a chocolate custard type thing.
I think, let me just have one more bite before I make a decision. I think the lemon curd one's definitely nicer. The salt, it's nice when you get the bit of salt against the sweetness. A bit like when you're drinking a margarita and you lick the rim to get the salt. It's not. It's nice, but I do prefer the lemon curd one.
Hey.
Oh, so cute.
Famous apple.
Oh,
Lovely.
so cute. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Surprise! We're going full tourist mode in the whole Hanbok outfit. We've come down to one of the Hanbok places near the palace we're going to. There are a million, well,
Yeah.
slight exaggeration, but there are a load of people in there. So if you are coming, be prepared to take, that took us a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
Take
to
your
be
life
able-
into your own hands.
Okay, so we've rented them for an hour and a half. Let's go for a walk up to the palace.
Didn't know I was coming to play dress
You can
ups.
keep going. You can. True to traditional handbag.
Yeah. Hey Tanya,
Yes.
does my bum look big in this?
Are you trying to tell me my bum looks
No,
big?
I'm not videoing down bum wise.
I don't quite have the traditional hairstyle. I've got beanie hair going on. Who thought we'd ever see the day I got Simon
To play dress
to
ups.
dress up? Too funny.
How much did we save there?
Well, we spent 10,000 won on our
Each.
beautiful outfits each, and we saved 3,000 won entry fee. So I call that probably,
7,001 spend.
we get to feel traditional for a while.
So this is Cheonggyecheon Palace. It was built in the 15th century by King Sejong for his father. A lot of the buildings were destroyed, and there are a few main points of interest that I'm not going to bore you with.
My boobs are too big. Thank you.
Kamnasida.
Love to the cherry blossom and love to the South Koreans for trying to make my outfit look right. I just got felt up by a South Korean trying to fix my outfit.
And I'm not pretty enough, I didn't get felt up. Cultural appropriation.
Lesson 101.
So for anybody out there that thinks dressing up in traditional Korean dress is cultural appropriation and as Westerners we shouldn't be doing it.
You can put it in the comments and
yeah, please
we'll
let
read
us
it.
know. We've certainly had a look on Google about it, and apparently the Koreans believe it is quite honourable for us to do this, that we're showing respect to their traditional dress and so on. So it's not cultural appropriation. So
we don't
stop being keyboard warriors.
We don't believe everything Google says. However, I do believe my hairdresser, even though my hair looks terrible from beanie hair today, I do believe my Korean hairdresser, who actually recommended a particular Hanbok place to go and get hanboks to come dress up.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it from a real life Korean that this
Is fine.
is fine. As we were walking through the back streets to the market that we're heading to, we stumbled across a really beautiful temple in amongst all these modern parts.
And loads of jewellery stores.
You fixated on jewellery. If you need
Yeah, I
to
think-
buy me something to get over it and build the bridge, buy me something.
Gwangjang Market was the first permanent market in Korea. It has a variety of goods and a lot of wholesale. Apparently the food street's the most popular, but it might be becoming a bit of a tourist trap and you might get ripped off with the prices, so be careful.
We're going to go and find out if we're going to get ripped off and if we can tick off some more of those must-do eats. We're going to have dessert before we have main meal.
You can't have your
Pudding?
can't have your pudding before you eat your meat.
Well, we're going to try Quebecy, maybe, twisted donuts. And the place we're going to in the market has a massive line, always has a massive line. We're going to wait in the line to see whether these twisted donuts, whatever you call it, are worth the wait. The wait wasn't that bad. It was
10 minutes.
10 minutes at the most. Now, they are donuts made from rice, not dough. They're good. They're soft, not ricey. The sugar and cinnamon is just like a cinnamon donut.
A what donut?
A cinnamon donut.
Oh, I thought you said a synonym donut.
One of those donuts, but with a little bit more texture to it.
It does have a strange taste to it.
You reckon? Yeah, I don't.
It has a strange taste that's not like a normal donut. It's nice, don't me get me wrong, but
We're going to try the place opposite the Netflix lady because the Netflix lady seems to be hogging all the customers. And we want to share the love with the people that aren't Netflix people. She's too famous. Our first part of dinner is kimchi mandu. Do we put this with this? This with this. The lady's laughing at me. Holy hell, that's a bit spicy. Oh, tell me that. It's spicy. It's
Not spicy.
burning my lips.
What are you saying, spicy? The sauce or the...
The whole thing in my mouth.
She must have just got the spicy one. They tricked her.
It's spicy. Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, that is spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy, yes. Oh. Is it pork?
No pork.
No,
No pork.
just.
Kimchi, onion, green onion, and tofu.
Ah, and tofu.
Tofu bean corn.
Good.
Yeah, yummy, but hard.
Or a bit of a wuss is the problem.
Actually, without that sauce, it's not as hot. This isn't hot.
Very tasty.
It's this sauce that's spicy.
You must have got the only spicy bit of the sauce because mine's not spicy.
Right, the second part of our dinner,
This is Seollgatsu,
Seollgatsu, and it's
homemade noodle soup.
hand knife cut noodles. I'm just going to taste the broth first. It's quite a... I don't know if you'll like it because it's quite fishy.
Black pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper? Thank you. Okay, yeah.
Not too fishy for you?
No.
Simon doesn't eat fish. And then the noodles are hand knife cut with love.
They're hand knife cut with a knife, did you just say?
With love.
Oh,
They're very soft. Want spicy in? Pepper or spice?
a bit of both. Oh,
I've got a bit overzealous with the pepper. Ah, okay, yep.
Very spicy.
Okay, stay away from the very spicy. Okay, we've added something to it. I think she's a bit worried that we won't be able to handle the really spicy. Very spicy. You're not putting that in.
no, just put a little bit in my
Okay,
bowl.
Simon wants to try the very spicy, but it's not going in the soup. It's going in his bowl.
Only a little bit. That's fine.
Because there's no way I'm eating that. How long have you been making these? How long?
10 years.
10 years.
20 years. Oh, wow. A long time. Is that shoju?
I think so.
I don't see any on the menu.
Hello. Okay. Kamnasida. Good. Good.
The man next to us just gave Simon what I'm guessing is
Is shoju?
shoju.
Soju.
Shoju. Cheers.
Ah, cheers. Can I have a taste? No, that's okay. No, I'll have a little. Oh!
Not that bad. Cheers. Combat.
Oh no, that's not for me.
This is with the spicy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's spicy.
He put that in.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Oh, light spaghetti, yes.
Is that hurt spicy?
Come on a little bit.
No. No.
It's not hurt spicy. It's spicy. It's like runny nose spicy.
This is huge.
It is a huge bowl, especially when that's for one.
Simon is too busy making friends next door and is now complaining that he's hardly had anything to eat.
Well, she's got a tear in my eye there.
Yeah.
The very nice gentleman next to us has given us a bowl of guksu, which is, it's still noodles, but I'm not sure what the difference is. They're very fine noodles.
Guksu.
Guksu. Yeah, it's nice. It's quite peppery.
Peppery? Oh, no, I'm full.
Try some.
Okay. Now we have to figure out how to pay.
Yes.
14, 14.
Full.
Oh, that's fine.
No,
Okay,
for you.
Thank you.
That was a great experience.
It was a great experience. There was a lot of food. Like,
We only ordered 2 dishes for 14,000 won. The guy next to us gave us some extra noodles and some soju and
told us to go to Insadong to have grandma's food. I'm not sure exactly what he was saying, but Google Translate didn't really help that.
no, it was really nice to actually sit with the locals.
Yes.
And just eat with them. So
Yeah.
the stall number for the place we ate at is stall number 20. It's directly opposite the famous Netflix noodles, but
Yeah.
the noodles there, they were delicious. The mandu was delicious.
Everything was really
Yeah,
nice.
the ladies were friendly. They didn't try and rush you off. We couldn't eat it all. Didn't
Yeah.
upset her.
No,
So
it was really good.
highly recommend going there. And we've ticked off mandu and knife cut noodles.
Yes.
We're going to tick off another one of the must tries. I'll give you the English version. Walnut cookies. Hodugujwawa. I'll put the name at the bottom again. Well, I think they look like walnuts. It says walnut cake, so I'm guessing walnut cake is walnut cookie. Custard, yes, thank you. I don't think I can fit 6 in. I'm stuffed.
You don't have to fit 6 in. They're not all for you.
You can also get red bean paste and cream cheese. Simon doesn't like cream cheese, and red bean paste is not one of our favourites. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. We'll take them home and try them there. They're not making it back to the hotel, are they?
Mine aren't. Yours might. Just tastes like a vanilla sponge. There is some custard inside, and I think there's also a walnut in there as well.
Ah. An actual walnut.
Yeah, there is. Vanilla sponge, custard and walnut. Very nice. Edible, easy.
We're finishing off our day, walking from the station to our hotel along.
Seoullo 7017. So Seoullo 7017 was a highway, and 70 in the name relates to the year the highway was first commissioned. The highway then got decommissioned and it's been changed into like an urban parkway, similar to the High Line in New York.
It's not as green as the
It's
whole
not as
line in
green,
New York.
no. And the 17 in the name relates to the number of entry points into the walkway.
Okay, so we're going to go for a walk along and share with you what it's like.
Some of the flowers.
honest. My mother spent a fortune. I actually had organ lessons. That's the only bit I can remember. And then something or other.
Awful. Oh, that is not good. Oh.
It's truly where modern
And ancient.
meets ancient. Yeah.